but I'll be on it always, always and ever.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be answering a few questions. So it's going to be good, it's going to be fun, so make sure to stay tuned for the rest of this video. If you want to see more content of mine, make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see every single time I post. So the question is, what was one subject you didn't like at school? Okay, so one subject I wasn't a fan of would probably be history. And that's only because when you get into like year 10 and 11, it is a lot of essay, like long paragraph, like you do a lot of paragraphs and essay writing, and I wasn't really a big fan on that because it was a lot. It wasn't my cup of tea. Other than that, I didn't mind actually studying history. I thought it was okay, like finding out the things that happened in the past and stuff, but I just didn't like the essay writing, which is probably one of the reasons why I dislike that subject. Also, ignore the bangs, they're currently wet. But anyways, so the second question is, if you could go back in time, what would you change? Okay, so basically one thing I would probably change is, for me as a person, to stop being so afraid of like doing stuff I want to do in life. And I feel like, talking about YouTube itself, I was very like scared and nervous because I was so afraid of what people would think. But then it came to the realization within me inside, realizing, okay, well actually, why am I so afraid for? I have nothing to be afraid, like, you know, I don't need to be afraid. So it's like, I did it, and ever since I posted my first video on YouTube, I've loved it since, and I wouldn't go back and change it. Actually, that was not even the question. If there is something you can go and change in the past. Okay, the first point is, but you know the second point, you know what I'm going on about. Okay, the third question is, what is something about you that not many people know? Okay, so basically, this is quite random, but it is sort of the main point of the question. So basically, I have started to like darts, like, you know, the dartboards. I've started to like it because on my 18th birthday, I actually went to play darts, and it was really fun. It was fun, it was good. I felt like it was something that I was hooked onto that I normally wouldn't be. Like, to be fair, I don't mind all kinds of sports, but this one was something a sport that I didn't think I would like until I actually gave it a go, and I liked it, and I was like, I actually do like that, because we are going to be getting a dartboard, so I'm excited for that. Okay, so do you have any animals? Yes, I do. I have a dog. He's a Cocker Spaniel. He's a pure Cocker Spaniel. He is amazing. His name is Bruno. You probably would have seen him in quite a few of my videos. He's really lovely. He's very hyper, but I think that, like, the breed itself, they're like quite hyper and clingy dogs. He's very clingy. Like, he will be with you by your side every single step of the way. No matter where you go, he will want to be next to you. I think it's quite cute, to be honest though. For someone that wants to start content creation, what would be your advice to them? Okay, so basically, one thing I would say is, it depends. If you're taking it as like something quite serious, then I would say pick a niche, pick something that you like. Like, it could be something like, if you like to watch horror films, or if you like to play sports, make that channel about that one thing that you love, trust me. But if it's like something you just want to do as a hobby or on the side, just post that video. That is the one thing I would say to you, because I was so hesitant, as sort of to what I was saying before. I was so hesitant to post the video because I was scared of what other people would think of me, and just, you know, that was always at the back of my mind. But then when I posted it, I was like, you know what, I actually can do this, and I did it, and it was so fun. I loved it, and it was just one of the best things that I've done currently in doing content creation. You know, a lot of people wouldn't think that I would be doing it for this long, but it is something that I really love to do. So that's why I do it for you all and post the content. And, you know, I keep my content authentic. I try and keep it real. But yeah, so that is my advice for you. And no, it takes a lot of time. Like, within like a month or two, you're not going to get that many subscribers as you want straight away. Bear in mind, I've been doing this channel for 2 years now, and I've got 250 subscribers, which I'm so grateful for. I love you all. You all are amazing. But it does take a lot of time, and you have to be patient within yourself and know that it takes time to do it. It's not going to just happen like that. Like, within a click of a finger, it's going to take a while, and you've got to be consistent, have that discipline, have that patience. Because a lot of the time what I used to do is I used to start off with it, then I would stop, then I would go back, then I would stop. But then I realised I'm not getting myself anywhere by doing that. I'm just making it much more difficult for me to do. And yeah, so I would advise you to just post that video. What is your pet peeve? Okay, so I would say my pet peeve, I am quite like, I hate being patient. That is one thing that I'm not a fan of. I don't like being patient. I just can't stand it. It annoys me. But then another thing as well is when someone says to you they know you better than you know yourself. I feel like no one knows you better than you know yourself. Like, only you know you better than yourself. Obviously, with my beliefs, God knows me better than I know me. But when someone says to you like they know you better than you know yourself, I think that's kind of like crazy, because you are you know you, like, you know what I mean, you know you only know what you think, you only know what you feel. So it's like, I think that can be really annoying when people say that, you know. The last question is, what is your relationship status? Okay, my relationship status, okay, I'm not talking to anyone, and I don't really plan on it, to be honest, anytime soon, because if I'm honest, I feel like when it comes to relationships and dating and being with someone, I sort of want it to come just naturally. Like, I don't want it to be a thing in my mind where it's just, trying to look for a relationship. I just sort of want it to come naturally. When it like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But I'm not talking to anyone in that way. I'm sort of just focusing on myself, focusing on life as a whole, and, you know, just keeping that a priority, because I feel like, especially at the age I'm at, I don't really want to be focusing on boys, and it's not something that I want to be thinking about, you know. I'm trying to like get through everything, and it does cross my mind sometimes, like, I do wish I was in a relationship, but again, it's got to be the right one. Like, I want it to be the one, not just like a 2-week relationship or something. No, I want it like, I'm looking for long term, like I want my whole life like with someone. I don't want it to just be like a 2-week thing, and then, you know, like, I have to really feel a connection with someone to like go into it properly with someone, if that makes sense. But you know, yeah, so that's ideally what it is. And I'm, especially like before, I feel like it takes a lot of time and patience, and, you know, I feel like I'm not ready for that yet. So it's like, sort of got to put your own needs first, because how are you supposed to like handle a relationship if you can't even handle the things in your life now? So I'm just focusing on me and my relationship with God and just everything else in life. But anyways, that was this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more Q&A videos, let me know. Ask me questions down in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. But I love you all. I appreciate you all. You know that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. Bye.